Hello, Bill Shaka here. Welcome to another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tamarindo, Costa Rica. Normally you will see me outside most of the time somewhere out in this general area. There's a swimming pool where those lights are, where the sun is shining back there. You'll see me doing the 5-minute motivators from there. I'm doing it inside today because I need to use my computer a little bit. So this is my actual work area. And as you can see, it's a rather eclectic little area. There's a couple computers set up, and this is where I troll the internet, finding information just for you. And every so often when I get bored, I'll pick up the Taylor and try to hammer out a couple of tunes. Anyway, life is good. I'm on a website right now called New Age Leadership. I've mentioned them in some posts before, and they've actually talked about a Harvard Business Review study on the impact of poor leadership behavior. On the impact of poor leadership behaviors. In other words, if you behave poorly as a leader, what does that do to the workplace? And there's a particular section here called Some Obvious Effects of Poor Leadership Behaviors or Bad Leadership Qualities. There's 7 of them. I'm going to cover 3 today, and part 2 will be tomorrow. Now, I've had individuals email me and say, I've been on the New Age Leadership website, and they seem like they're a competitor of yours. Let me massage that statement right now. They are. New Age Leadership and Intelligent Motivation Incorporated operate in the same in the same space. We're in the same geography. So you may be wondering, why am I promoting a competitor? The reason I'm promoting a competitor is because they got some good shit on here, and it deserves to be broadcast. And if you like me and what I do, you're going to come to me. If you don't, you're not. Maybe if you don't care for what I'm talking about and I introduce you to New Age Leadership, you might decide to go to them. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. I'm finding out more and more. It ain't about the money. It's about making sure that you make your ding in the universe. That's what we're shooting for here. Okay, so here's a couple of obvious effects of poor leadership behaviors and what they do to an organization's culture. Here's the first: lack of teamwork. Yeah, you think about that. A poor leader creates negative movement in teamwork. And that's an extremely important point. In other words, everybody becomes decisive. Everybody becomes more into themselves. Lack of teamwork is a gigantic issue with poor leadership behaviors. Here's something else: silos within the organization. Now, organizational theory tells us that silos have to exist. Marketing and manufacturing have to be separate. Finance and sales have to be separate. There's no question about that. But are there other psychological silos that can be put into place because of that? Sales, for example, the territorial silos that could cause individuals to compete for resources. Poor leadership causes that. As a matter of fact, I have to tell you, I have run across leaders in the past that have purposely tried to put the gauntlet down and to create that level of internal competition. Fortunately, that was 20, 30 years ago, and the management paradigm has changed quite a bit for good reason. So, silos within the organization. And the third that I'd like to talk about today is low morale. Poor leadership quality behavior definitely causes low morale. People start saying when they come in the morning, what the hell? What the hell? So, I'd like you to consider these 3 poor leadership behaviors or bad leadership qualities and what they are causing to the culture of the organization. The 3 we covered today: lack of teamwork, silos, even psychological silos within the organization, and low morale. Now, I've got 4 more tomorrow. There are no actionable steps here. This is just basically awareness, but keep these in mind. You can create your own actionable steps when you find the trigger within your organization. Bill Shaka thanking you for attending another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Looking forward to seeing you in the next edition. Part 2. Bye.